I consent to dangerous activities at Mike Busey's house.
Yo, what's good and what the fuck are you doing here? Joking. But for real, welcome! I am your meta host, the Mad Fiend. And in this video, we're gonna be taking a look at my boy, Taji. He's an eccentric dude from Vice Magazine who's on a mission to becoming a better man. Now, here's one thing y'all should know about me. I genuinely fuck with self-improvement. Yeah, I think it's dope. I'm all about that shit. And what better way to improve oneself than to get shit-faced at a party? Woo!
So there have been various accusations floating around on the internet that I suffer from some sort of social dysfunction.
For real? I've also been told I have a social dysfunction. People are usually telling me that I'm some sort of sociopath. Or was it psychopath? Well, something like that. I'm not too sure. I don't really listen to people when they're talking to me because I'm usually in my own head, either plotting, scheming, or just thinking about myself.
Basically that a cloud of awkwardness kind of looms over me everywhere I go.
Wait, I just had a memory. Actually, there was this one time someone said I was an empath. You know, like sensitive to people's emotions, in point of view. And I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. No wonder it's so easy for me to manipulate people. Okay, that didn't come out right. I know how it sounds. All right, look, in my defense, I've been in some very precarious situations.
This is something that I need to get past to become a better man.
Hold up a sec. What's on that list? Playboy Mansion, Full Moon Party, Coachella, Times Square, drug-fueled something. Orgy? What else? Burning Man, Sausage Castle, I think that's a bachelor party in Vegas. Alright, that's one hell of a bucket list. Taji, my dude, yes. Fucking awesome, man. Hit me up, bro.
So in order to brush up on my social skills, I'm gonna be attending a party at the Sausage Castle.
The Sausage Castle. Never heard of it. Let me just pull out Google real quick and let us take 2 seconds to appreciate technology because a good amount of natural environments have been destroyed for this. Alright, so show some respect. Alright, it says here the Sausage Castle, America's wildest home. I'd contest that. I think it's more of a matter of opinion. Where was I? An 80-acre estate theme park often compared to the Playboy Mansion and owned by party legend Mike Busey. Yeah, that's cool and all, but how many party legends are there? I mean, I feel like that's a title only one person can have. Otherwise, you're a party person. Alright, you know what? That's it. I'm drawing a line right here. From now on, there can only be one party legend and that's gonna be me. Someone else can have the title whenever I die. But they have to know that they will never live up to my party lifestyle. Oh, damn. But then I suppose that would create multiple party legends down the line. Yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose. The more I think about it, the more I realize I don't actually give a f about this whole party animal thing. Turns out I was mad about something else that's completely unrelated to this topic. Oh, hey, look, they have activities too.
I'm headed to a party, try and make some new friends. That party is being thrown at the Sausage Castle. So I'm gonna head over there and form some bonds that will last a lifetime, because there's nothing awkward about having friends.
I agree, good friends are important. They can provide emotional support, lend you money. If you need an alibi or help burying a body, just call a friend. In my opinion, the only thing better than having friends is having a cult of religious fanatics worship you as if you're the second coming of Jesus Christ.
I could feel the energy starting to develop, and on my way into the party, I had my first social interaction. Hello?
This is not mine. I mean, it's mine, but it's Mikey's.
Enjoy your day.
My shoes are so squishy.
The hell was that? I thought Taji was supposed to be the awkward one. And what's up with that girl? She seems a bit suspicious. I feel like we may be missing some context here, and now I'm left with more questions and answers about this social interaction. But whatever that was, I hope it contributed to making Taji a better man.
Thankfully, before arriving, I'd looked up some socializing tips on the internet to help aid me through my journey. Put yourself out there. Give people compliments. Use mirroring to be charismatic. Open your heart. Hopefully these tips would help me make some friends.
I don't mean to be pessimistic, but I don't think those phrases are likely to help, cause those are basically just dogmatic terms that we throw around with little to no thought about its practical application in any given social situation, which makes the advice essentially useless, like my liberal arts degree. Oh, except use mirroring to be more charismatic, that's actually useful, unlike my degree. And you should give people compliments, but only when you're playing on their vanity to win them over.
Make the first move. Well, I guess, do you guys mind if I tag along with you guys?
Alright, cool. Now I can imagine how hard it is to make friends. So I'm gonna pretend that the cameras and production crew had nothing to do with it. Aside from that, my advice would be to ask with a little more boldness and some confidence. But like, still be casual about it, you know, don't go in there demanding to be their friend or anything. Just keep it chill. But at the same time, don't come off as weak.
Now that I had the makings of a crew, we all headed over to the football field to compete in a Sausage Castle tradition, the Drunk Olympics.
The Drunk Olympics. Yo, this place has it all, man. Who's the genius that came up with that idea?
This was a team competition, and my squad consisted of Rowdy, Chico, Misha, Laron, Cassidy.
I want to present the man who brought this all together, the king of the Sausage Castle himself, Mr. Mike Busey!
Oh, right, Mike. Yeah, he's probably the one that came up with it.
If the Sausage Castle was a chocolate factory, he was the Willy Wonka. This was his world, and we were all living in it.
Oh, damn. They sure do have some good writers over there at Vice. I like that, what is it? Reference? Comparison? Analogy? In any case, very poetic. Let me give it a try. If the Sausage Castle was Neverland, he'd be Peter Pan. If the Sausage Castle were Amazon, he'd be Jeff. If the Sausage Castle was the bottom of the sea, he'd be SpongeBob. If this was Sparta, then he is Leonidas. If the Sausage Castle was the Death Star, he'd be Darth Vader. If the Sausage Castle was the war on drugs, then he'd be Nixon. If the Sausage Castle was 1980s Miami, Florida, he'd be Scarface. I f***ing love that movie.
On 3, 2, 1, go!
This looked difficult. If this is the way that people make friends nowadays, I don't know if I could do it.
No, I don't think that's the norm.
But before I could make sense of it all, it was my turn to step up to the plate.
That pizza better not be stale. That better not be warm beer. It's as I've always said, it wasn't a good party unless you're throwing up by the end of it.
Introduce yourself and learn their name. Hey, how you doing? I'm Taji.
Huh? I expect people to introduce themselves to me. Have I been doing it wrong?
Gee, I like that. Thank you. Remembering their name is important. Let me see if I remember it.
Damn, I always forget people's names. And faces. Yeah, definitely seems I've been socializing wrong my whole life.
If you do forget their name, confidently ask for a refresher. Butter, I keep forgetting. Butter smooth like butter.
Fuck that shit, dude. Just give them a nickname. Preferably one that points out an insecurity or defect.
I was finding it hard to get into the groove. I was following my socializing checklist to a T, but I felt that maybe I was trying too hard.
Yeah, it's possible. You may be giving off tryhard vibes, bro. Sometimes people can just tell. It really puts them off, though. So we're gonna have to go off script, man. Make shit up as you go. Improvise. Say about 80 to 85% of whatever's on your mind without any regard to consequence or offense. I do that all the time. It's why I say a lot of cool shit. Also, it's made me a lot of friends and a lot more enemies.
Object of the game is to find a paintball gun and shoot people who aren't on your team. This is some Florida.
Without body armor? Hardcore. Not even I'd be down unless I was like 5 or 6 beers in.
Shut the fuck up! All right, put the weapons down, please. On the playing field.
Is that blood or a paintball?
You're not supposed to shoot this way. Go home. Get done.
Did he shoot your or your balls?
He shot my left nut.
Ah, see? I was right.
Sports can be a good groundbreaker. Nice.
Whoa, good shit, bro. Yes! Hell yeah! Nice shot! 2 in a row! Alright, you got this. Come on. Ah! Damn! Good game. GG.
Y'all ready to see some drunken scramble action? If you spill any beer you're disqualified. If you lose your can, you're disqualified. You know Edward's 40 Scissorhands, whatever that game is? Pretend those 2 beers are literally duct taped to your hands.
Yeah, no. You can count me out of that one, Chief. I'd rather not have someone's vomit flying in my face, especially after a fucking hot dog eating contest. Oh, it was a pizza contest? Man, whatever. I'm on to you, Mike. You ain't setting me up whenever, if ever, I visit. And Edward 40 Hands? That sounds like a dumb game and movie. You're better off playing Edward Liquor Hands, like a champ.
Sorry, I could have drank those faster, but I was kind of scared the whole time. Now that I had this newfound social confidence, I started talking to more people. Hello. And I could feel the positivity radiating off of all the sausage goers.
The only thing that radiates are unstable atoms that are decaying, dude. And I don't think she's listening. She has that 1,000-yard stare. Either she's bored or contemplating her whole life right now.
I love the environment, I love animals, and I'd love to be eaten by alligators when I'm dead.
What? Why would she say that? Wait, is that a cool thing to say? Now I'm wondering, how do I want to die? Well, at least now we know what she was thinking.
What's up, man? So this is my bedroom. A lot of interesting things you'll see on the wall. Lots of weapons, swords, flamethrowers.
Goddamn, this guy's out here armed to the teeth like a doomsday prepper. He looks like he has enough guns to hunt every crocodile in Florida. He's packing more heat than the surface of the sun. This dude's room is decked out like a weapons inventory for a first-person shooter after you beat the game. Man, he's out here really thinking he's like the Punisher. But yeah, if we ever go through the zombie apocalypse, Mike's gonna make it.
I'm overweight and borderline diabetic and I have a small penis.
But you seem incredibly happy.
A plethora of sex, drugs, money, and partying will make a guy happy, yeah?
Yeah, if you come out to my bathroom, if you want to take a shit and put on some glasses, care for something to drink?
I think I'm alright for now, maybe later on.
Oh, dude, he has a barber's chair in his bathroom? That's so boss. And a bit excessive, like his guns.
In the beginning, I wanted to be a youth pastor, and I played basketball at a private Christian college for 2 years. And one day I was wearing an earring on campus, and the president of the college was like, "Hey, that's not very Christ-like." And I was being evicted off campus. So let's just say me and the church took a little vacation, and that's when I started the Sausage Castle.
What? How do you get from a youth pastor to a hedonistic? Man, I know he's omitting like a decade of character development.
I had a very up and down childhood, and I think psychologically deep inside it's why I kind of created this, because I've always wanted that summer camp vibe. You know, my friends were more my family than my family. So I would meet somebody and cling to them.
Look, I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. I really am, but a Vice interview isn't the place for therapy, bruh. And I'm pretty sure that neither Taji nor the camera crew are qualified for this endeavor. I might be qualified, but I don't really want to get into that right now. It's a waste of my time.
People come here and they build relationships, and lifelong relationships. We have people that come here as strangers and leave like family.
Love you, bud.
Yeah, that's cool. You know, as social creatures, we humans do need to form bonds to maintain a well-balanced physiology. It's interesting, actually, because if you think about it, one of the reasons we make friends is because we're biologically wired by evolution to build tribes for f***ing survival against lions and shit. It's quite dope. Thanks, nature, I think.
When I arrived at the evening events, I really did feel like I had a crew here. Hey, how's your head and how's your balls?
Balls are probably better.
And while I had some social anxiety still, at least I didn't feel like I was alone here.
That's fantastic, bro. But we gotta work on relieving some of that anxiety. I suggest you get further intoxicated.
Behind all of the wild, crazy shit, there's definitely a more of a sincere, heartfelt purpose behind all this. This world's crazy and it's fucked up. And there's a lot of bad shit going on. But within these walls, it's kind of like a sanctuary compared to the rest of the world.
Yo, who the f*** did Vice's B-roll here? I know they were going for a juxtaposition, but this is just stupid.
Every single walk of life, just having the time of their life. I've had people tell me I've changed their life, I saved their life, all this other stuff. That's what keeps me going. It's knowing that somewhere out there, there's a kid or...
Okay, we get it. Connection, friendship, extreme hedonism, very important. We already went over this.
A woman or whatever the f they identify as, they are in a situation to whether they feel different or they feel like an outcast. And this place is an escape from all that. Nothing's more.
What? We're still back at the couch? It's the same monologue? Holy shit, that's crazy.
So now with my time at the castle winding down, I felt I should thank everyone in attendance. I've been hanging out with you all today. Show the dick! I ain't gotta show the dick!
Whoa, okay. Jesus Christ, buddy. Wow, just keep your pants on. I didn't think he had it in him to just whip it out like that. I didn't see that coming. Oh, man. Wow.
Socializing isn't a step-by-step checklist. And after Mike told me to take the list and tear it up, I learned the way not to be socially anxious was to just be me.
I don't know. I may have to call cap on that. It's a bit more complicated than that. In my perspective, I think that since we live in a society, most of us have roles we have to play so that the wheels of civilization just keep turning. In that regard, I'd advise people to be as authentic as possible yet still appropriate to the situation. I mean, you're not gonna be in party mode at the office on a Tuesday afternoon, unless you're an employee at Vice Magazine. Or me.
So thank you, Mike, and the castle, for helping me get one step closer to becoming a better man.
Man, that's fantastic. Our little caterpillar is becoming a social butterfly. Wonderful. So I guess today's lesson is that a bit of debauchery can help you grow as a person. You learn something new every day, huh?
I've seen some pretty wild shit. I've seen people on their chest, peeing on people. I've seen people put hot dogs in their ass. I don't normally trust anyone who hasn't showed me their penis.
I like that.
You know.
What? Dude, just enough with the monologue, alright? Enough. Well, here we are. The point at which all your prior decisions have led you. You ever take a second to really ponder that deeply? You know, how your choices actively create your future? The way I see it, every choice is a building block for what's to be. And sometimes you gotta stop and ask yourself, what do you want from the future? From life? Are you strong enough to go out there and get what you want? Are you smart enough to make the proper sacrifices? Are the goals you want the things you pursue noble enough to die for? It's a beautiful thing when you become one with your calling. I'm just saying, try to be aware of what you're creating for yourself. Dramatic, I know, but life often is dramatic. And resources as well as opportunities are limited. So, plan accordingly. Peace and love! Mad Fiend, out!